guys hear me still?
Yeah.
How in the world do I be a school nurse in distance learning?
You typically are juggling many balls in the air at once, child needing meds in your office while also contact tracing.
I often say that never in a million years could we have imagined what COVID would bring to us.
This will pass, right?
It is my strongest passion to care, and I hope that my students feel that care for the lifetime to come.
Not once have I ever heard, I can't do this, it's too hard. It's always been, yes, we've got this. What can I do to help?
Working from home, it was really hard just to figure out what my role could be.
I think I've learned the most during this pandemic is how important communication is.
Because families were home, we actually had a great opportunity to connect better with families.
I myself understand what they are going through because my child is a student. My child has been quarantined. My child doesn't do well during distance learning. I do recognize how challenging it is for everyone.
So I expanded my view of what did it mean to be a school nurse and make sure students got their laptops, their Wi-Fi, and helping parents understand how to connect and how to use those devices. So as those relationships were built, then I was also able to connect with families around their questions about COVID, access to resources that they needed during that time.
COVID has brought the role of the licensed school nurse into the forefront across many school districts in Minnesota.
I've learned what I value in a leader and what kind of leader I can and want to be in my school, district, and community.
We've been asked to be at that table because of our professionalism and because of our knowledge.
The pandemic really highlighted the critical role of nurses in the schools. We had to translate those guidelines from the Minnesota Department of Health and the CDC into detailed day-to-day protocols that we could use on site at school.
And my hope is that our role will continue to be shining and we will continue to be at that table long after COVID has passed.
We can bring a valuable nursing perspective to the table, but we can also be examples of thoughtful, responsive leadership in our schools. We can influence not only the decisions that are made, but the way our organization makes decisions.
I have found the support of other nurses to be absolutely imperative during the pandemic, whether in person or over email or through Basecamp. Professionally, sure, but also just personally, had just some huge cheerleading moments from the people that I'm able to interact with who just understand.
We offer our gratitude for nurses who contribute not only to the health of students, but their families and their communities.
Your dedication and passion for your work, despite months of hardship, is truly invaluable.
This year, I've been surprised and impressed by the literal flexibility and availability of school nurses. From scrambling through classrooms with a measuring tape to answering our calls on weekends. You are all amazing.
School nurses are steady, strong, and so very good at what they do.
On behalf of the MDH Schools team, we wanted to take a moment to say how much we appreciate all of you.
Thank you for everything you do to keep your schools and your communities safe and healthy.
Thank you especially for all of the extra long hours and extra work you've done. It hasn't gone unnoticed.
We know it's been a really tough year, but we've been lucky to work with such caring and dedicated nursing professionals in these hard times.
Thank you for your dedication. It is truly appreciated, especially being a mother of school-aged children. I say thank you.
Thank you for all the extra time you've put in, especially those evening and weekend hours to help your school stay safe and healthy.
We are so grateful for your partnership this year, and we really appreciate everything you've done.
Lena Rogers, considered the first school nurse in New York City in 1897, said a sensible school nurse with good judgment, discretion, and enthusiasm may be a powerful factor in the general improvement of the community.
And I cannot thank you enough for your many contributions to keeping our students, our staff, and our communities safe and healthy.
Thank you so much for everything that you do for your school and community.
I am proud of my school nursing colleagues, today and every day.